Hello everybody, this is Make It Better, and today we're doing part 1. I said it was 1 and all that stuff. Sorry about that, I got confused. This is part 1 of What If Deku Had Nightmares. Halloween special. Last time we left off, Zuko was in his, now being interrogated by a policeman. This policeman is very well known for having a great connections. And one of his connections is Nezu. Nezu came in, not expecting much, but was told over the phone that this kid is very special. Which Nezu, finally getting there, he was brief on what exactly they need him for. They think he's speaking in code, so we just need you to translate for us. And Nezu said, yeah, sure, I can do that. And so they were questioning Zuko. First, do you know what breakfast is? And Zuko said, what's breakfast? And then they kept asking. He doesn't know about lunch. He doesn't know about the word dinner. He doesn't know the word dessert. Then they asked another question on bedtime. And Zuko doesn't even know what that means. Now, if it was a code, then that would be the perfect code, basically. But for Nezu, he's reading his body movements, his reactions to all of this, and this kid really doesn't know what any of these words even mean. So Nezu explained this in front of the kid, and he's just getting a little frustrated. I'm saying, what are you talking about? What are those words? As he was getting hungry, he said, I want food. As they bring out some food. Nothing special, basically breakfast item, the American version, which is toast with butter, eggs scrambled, and bacon with sausage on the side. And it looks very good. Zuko said, finally, as he eats the food. Now they keep questioning him, and Zuko, now being full, will answer any questions. Was asking, but more honestly. They ask about the house, and Zuko said, they put me in there and left me there. Okay. Who put you there? He has no answer for those. Why you're there? To use my quirk on people they want me to. As he blinks out and nods, and when he comes back into reality, he forgets what he was saying, so he just stops talking. Oh my god, my nose. But they were thinking of, after all their questioning and not going anywhere with this, not gonna be having any kind of good information for this kid. I just met my twin. God damn. Man, I hate So they were deciding of putting him into foster care or into an orphanage, but the main um, detective or cop said that would be way too dangerous. Well, he has effect on their quirks, on the people he touch when he's using his quirk. It's basically turning them into truth machines or people that's not reliable in these kind of situations. They say, so what do you oppose us doing with him? We can't just put him on the streets, they'll just make it worse. And then one guy said, how about we just have him have him as a wow, I can't forget. I actually forgot everything. My own story. Why? I'm at a red light right now. But the guy said, how about you take him in, since you're so great with kids. As he was laughing with some other cops because it was a joke. It was a joke. But the cop said, you know what? You're right. Let's do that. And it kind of shocked some of them that he would actually agree to this because of his past experience. But he decided to do it, see if he was able to. And with all the paperwork done, he is able to do it. Now he takes in the kid over to his house. He makes a makeup room. It's not much, but he tells the kid, it's not much, but you'll be living with me now. As the kid looks up at him and says, that's mine? As the guy said, yes, it's yours. You'll be living with me now, and I'll help you with what you need to know. And in turn, please tell me more about your quirk, for I and us in the police station can help you to become a great hero. And this question, great hero. Zuko asked, what's a hero? And he had to explain what's a hero to this little kid that should know about it. So there's some instance that's going on in the house, but mostly the cop is telling Zuko how the things work and what things mean. Zuko finally learns about the lunch and all that other stuff. And after he started to learn more and more, it feels warm, safe for Zuko, to a point where he can now talk about what he does with his quirk. So one of these days, he asked the cop guy. He said he's the cop guy, basically. Hey, cop guy. As he turned around and said, hey, it's okay if you can call me by my name or father. Zuko ignored it and said, I think I'm ready to tell you about my quirk. As now he's very interested, started recording and say, okay, here we go. What's your quirk and how did it work? Zuko explained, and let me explain to you what his quirk is. There's a little black goop coming from his hand. Just a small one, but when he touches any living item, it instantly takes in the black goop. That black goop goes straight towards the nerves all the way to the brain. And Then, with Zuko's past experience, he put them into mind control of sorts, where they go through everything that he gone through, and in that moment, they are terrified to a point that they don't want to go through that ever again. No one should ever feel it, but they are sadly do. But since Zuko has done it for so many years, it sometimes changes to their worst fears. The black goop will actually go into their memories even deeper, dig out their worst fears, and morph their dreams to nightmares. And, well, it feels so real that they've been in there for so long, for almost a week or a month. Oh man, I hate that. And after they awaken, they see the one person that gave them those nightmares. Each and every face that they ever interact in that dream was a Zuko mocking them and saying about their top secrets. Their secrets that they have nobody in the world will know about. And that scared them to a point of, well, thinking of him as a monster. The cop guy, after that, Zuko went back down and started to yawn and go back to sleep. The cop guy, after learning all of this, take it to the police station. But he had second thoughts and decided to take it to Nezu and ask him what they should do with Zuko. Well, the kid. They say, well, Nezu, with all this information, says out loud to the cop guy and some of the heroes. He said, this kid is too dangerous to let go into the streets. Too dangerous to be with villains. So let's do this. Zuko we'll teach him to be a good kid. We'll teach him that with your help, Mr. Aizawa, or Eraserhead, help him not focus on his work at all. And maybe someday he'll come to school here and become a great hero. He'll be a great asset to us, right? And everybody in the room agrees. But let's ask the cop guy, what is this kid's name? And the cop guy, why? Man, I hate that. Says, we never got a name from him. We weren't able to find a name in his blood. There was no information about him. And Liz said, oh, okay. Since you're his guardian, you shall name him. And the guardian said, okay, let's call him Zuko. Because that was going to be a name for his original son until the accident. Gosh, I hate it. Well, great, we're here. Now they're going back. Zuko is now being taught by this top guy about the law in everybody's story and how to behave. So with all that said, thank you for listening. Have a nice day. Here comes the next part.